This podcast is intended for adults 18 years and older. It contains explicit language and sexual situations. All thoughts and opinions expressed are of our own and not of those of any specific group, employer, or individual, and is not intended to take as professional advice.
Welcome to the Foreplay Podcast. Join the journey, experiences, and sexual adventures of two high school sweethearts navigating their way through the swinging lifestyle as millennials. Come along for the ride. Let's play. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Foreplay Podcast. It's Bella.
This is Jase.
And we are going to be talking about a few experiences that we had because a couple of them are pretty short.
And the main thing is to be New Year's Eve.
Yeah, our main one is New Year's Eve of 2015.
That was almost 5 years ago.
Yeah, that was forever ago. And then from the summer of 2015 to New Year's Eve 2015, we didn't really do that much. And so I think these couple things happened in the fall, and they all happened at Colette, Dallas. So.
Yeah, and so we have them all written down because we talked about this a lot, but we have like a little black book. But it just has our experiences written down. And so these are the experiences that we had written down. So we did actually have one full swap, which is probably the most exhilarating of the stories.
Yes.
This was at Colette, Dallas, and we met a couple
in Oklahoma, but I don't think it was online. We met them in Oklahoma because they lived in the same. Wait, did we move? Oh yeah, so in between summer of 2015 to New Year's, we moved to Dallas, and so this couple, and they are quite a bit older than us.
I would say, yeah, because at that point we were 25, and I'd say they were probably fairly...
No, we weren't 25 yet. We were 23 still. We just got married.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, yeah, so they were probably... I think that I would say...
Are they closer to 50?
I bet they're around 50.
Yeah, so that was very new for us. But they're so good looking, and that was daddy. So
yeah, so
very daddy.
Honestly, this experience is one that I don't remember that much about. I remember it happening very clearly, but I couldn't. So basically, we were at Colette. We were drinking. We were talking to them. I said, I think we'd actually met them in Oklahoma.
Yeah, we did. We met them in Oklahoma at one of the clubs I think in Oklahoma City. At one of the clubs in Oklahoma City. Met them there, and names. Then okay. Let's name him Mike and
Sully.
Mike.
Like monsters.
No. Mike and can't do Sarah. Didn't we already have a Sarah?
Let's do Mike and
Samantha.
Sammy.
Okay.
Mike and Sammy. Okay. Mammy. Mike and Sammy.
Okay, so Mike and Sammy we met in Oklahoma City at one of the clubs there. Okay. So she was tiny and super, super fit. Like when I'm her age, like freaking I wish my body looked like that right now.
Yeah.
Dude, she's so cute. Yeah, super tan, like wavy hair. Yeah. And then he is huge. She's like a not bodybuilder, but just like that kind of type.
He's fit.
Very fit. Very muscular.
Yeah.
And
like a heavy protein diet in the best way possible.
Yeah. So, man, when we get older, I mean that he is very. My type is like lean, kind of like muscles.
Yeah. And we're still friends with them.
We are still friends with them.
We see them probably I bet we see them at least once a year because we'll run into them at Colette at least once a year.
Yeah, I love them. They're so nice.
I absolutely love them. Still really good friends with them.
And they have such good friends. Like I just want to be them when I grow up. Like, for real.
Later on, at the beginning of January of this year, we have a really fun story about them again. So they'll pop up later. But
so we need to remember their names. So should we give them better names? No. Mike and Sammy.
Mike and Sammy.
Okay, so Mike and Sammy. So we met them at Colette again, and then we're just talking to them. And you know what? I actually don't really remember much of how.
I just think that you were probably bold, is what I'm guessing, and we just went and got a room.
Yeah.
Really quick. We just went to one of the.
We were like, hey, do you want to? Yeah, you guys want to get a room?
I think we had talked to them for a little bit.
This wasn't super early in the night. Though.
No, it was in the night. We had talked to them. They were kind. They were sweet. We were attracted to them, and then later, I think just you want to go get a room. We went back to one of the rooms that had the curtains that you can completely shut.
Yeah, we always play in those rooms. We never play in the sheer rooms.
We full swap with them. I really can't tell you that much.
He is fantastic with his fingers. I can tell you that. Oh no, this is what happened. Okay, so we went in. I don't remember doing much with her. I don't really know if she likes women much. Well, like sexually. I don't know if she's bi or anything. I don't know if I've ever seen her do anything much with women. I don't even know if I've ever kissed her. But we went in.
I have kissed her.
Yeah, you have kissed her. So we went. Did we do soft swap at all? Probably. Everything usually starts as a soft swap, and then we full swap, had sex, and then I remember she had to go to the bathroom. So she left to go to the bathroom. Oh my gosh, so that we were pretty much, well, were we doing like an MMF? I mean, yeah, not really, because once she left, because you guys were doing stuff, and then she had to go to the bathroom. Came. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. How did you come?
I think I was just fucking her, and then like I took it out and I came in a condom.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
I think.
Yeah, I could be wrong. I think that probably is what happened, because then I think she went to the bathroom. Wow, I feel like that was really fast. But she went to the bathroom, and so then I don't know if he came. I don't think he did, because I think we stopped fucking, and then that's whenever he was fingering me, because I remember you were just watching, and he's really good at that. I don't know if it's like an experience thing, but I'm telling you, like the people who are older than me are way better at doing that than the people who are our age, I can tell you.
I need to be
Yeah, you got to get some lessons. You need to go talk to Mike.
Magic Mike.
Yeah, Magic Mike. And so then, again, I don't think I've ever come in a lifestyle situation, which is fine. Like, it's completely okay. Like, I love just being in the moment and doing everything, but
I feel like the only time you come is like when we have sex.
Yeah, it is.
It's been a while, okay. But at least you have sex.
Yeah. So we were having a lot of fun. I think he's trying to make me come, couldn't come, just because I just don't usually. I don't want to put that into the universe that I never do, because I mean, if you listeners, if we meet you and you want a challenge. But she just never came back. And so we were back for a while. I mean, like, not a super long time, maybe 5-10-ish minutes that we were still doing stuff. And then we never did stuff together. Like, three of us never did anything together. And so then I think we stopped, and then we got our clothes on and stuff. I don't ever remember him coming. No, wait. Well, no, see, what happened was we left to go find her. And then we found her, and I think she was, like, talking to her friends or something.
Yeah,
and
that was it.
Yeah, so then it's like, said our goodbyes.
Yeah. And we still see them quite a bit. I think we have their phone numbers. They're really nice. I really like them.
They're so sweet.
Next experience, we didn't need to give them names. This was such a short experience. It was at Colette at like 3 a.m., which normally we leave by then. Literally, like, I think that there was like this really cute Hispanic couple. I think that like I fingered her and you fingered him. The only thing
I did not finger him.
I mean, he fingered you. You were going down on me, and she was like behind you and like fingering you. And so then, like, I came in your mouth, like, while you were going to have me, and she was, like, fingering you. I was, like, licking her boobs, and she was looking all cute while she was fingering you. Yes. That was pretty much that story.
Yep,
the only other story that we have isn't really even a highlight. I just thought it was a funny thing.
Yeah.
We met a couple at Colette, and, like, I'd kissed the girl and stuff, and the guy just didn't really want to play. And then later, the girl came up to us. And
did we, like, get a room with them, though? I thought we got a room.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No, I literally just kissed her, like, upstairs at Colette.
Oh, okay.
And then, like, I think I played with her boobs or something, like, really casual. And then later she came and told us, she was like, oh, well, my husband just wants to watch, and I want to have a threesome with you guys. And we just didn't. I don't remember exactly why we didn't.
I know, I wonder why. Because, like, thinking back now, like, that sounds kind of, we've never done that before.
Yeah, but we didn't.
Fun.
And then that gets to New Year's.
Yeah.
So, New Year's was so great.
Yeah, This is awesome.
This was a really great lifestyle experience. So we were at Colette. It was New Year's, which if you've never been to Colette at all, it's always great. But on New Year's and Halloween and Valentine's Day, the three best parties. Mm-hmm. And it was pretty early in the night. Like we had drank some, and I bet it was like 10:30 or 11. No, it was after midnight because we stayed through midnight.
Yeah. We had to have stayed till midnight.
I bet it was 12:30 then, but still pretty early.
But we met them. We met this couple early in the night, and we really, really liked them.
We were very attracted to them.
And then personality-wise, like, it was so easy and meshed so quickly.
We had like similar jobs, which like made us feel more comfortable. Let's give them names and describe them a little bit. Let's call them Ron
Ron.
and Hermione.
Ron and Hermione. Hermione's too hard to say.
What about, let's call
we had a Ryan already.
Let's call him Ron.
Ron?
And
okay. How are we going to remember everyone's names?
We should write it down in our show, like in our
we do,
notes,
in our, like,
so that
in
we
our
know
black,
what we call,
so
we know what we call people.
Okay.
Ron and Madison.
Ron and Maddie.
Ron and Mads. Ronnie and
Ratty.
Let's call them Ron and Madison.
Yeah.
They don't look like a Ron and a Madison, but hey, that's okay.
What does that even mean? No,
do you know some people like look like their names? Like, I just feel like
she could be a Madison.
I mean, I guess he could be a Ron too. Just after knowing the real names, I just feel like they're so their names. You know what I mean?
Okay, so Ron and Madison.
Yeah, very good looking couple. He was like a bigger, like, black guy. I thought he was really nice looking.
Yeah, muscular. And she was tiny.
Tiny little.
Big ass.
Huge ass.
She had big boobs too, actually,
big
right?
boobs.
God, she's so cute.
She was so cute. Little, like,
her.
Hispanic girl. Oh my God. I miss them because they don't live here. They were from, like, out of town.
Yeah.
And we have talked to them again. They have, like, sometimes when they come in town, we will, like, see them. But I bet it's been years since we've seen them. I bet it's been 2 or 3 years since we've seen them. But so cute. They just both were they're such a good looking couple. So what I loved about this experience, first of all, is my man Ron's forwardness. So
they're new. They're newbies.
Yeah.
They had never done anything.
But we had talked to them. We were both really feeling each other.
Dancing a lot. I remember us like that is like my favorite kind of couples that we meet at Colette. The ones who will go on the dance floor, and we do the whole thing where the girls start dancing together, and then our own partners, the guys are behind the girls with their own partners, and then we do the thing where we switch.
Yeah, and then you're like feeling each other up and grabbing her boobs while you dance, and then like like kind of touching everywhere while you're dancing. You probably make out a little bit. I love that. Yeah. It doesn't happen that often, but that is that is a vibe.
I feel like it happens pretty often.
I wish it happened even more.
Yeah.
I love that though. Yeah. It's just it's such a fun way to like just kind of like, because it's not.
We love dancing.
We love dancing. And it's like, it's fun to like see you getting felt up, like while I'm feeling a girl up, but it's not like, it's like high school, like when you're just like feeling someone up on the outside of their clothes.
You have no idea what you're talking about. We did none of that in high school.
I feel like a high school movie.
Like
a high school movie. You know what I mean?
Okay, yes.
Like a Judd Apatow film or something. I don't know.
You're like, yeah, when you're in high school, but we literally did nothing with anybody else.
Not even each other.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
Back to
tangent.
the story.
So, you were upstairs. I remember it so clearly.
We weren't upstairs. We were downstairs.
No, not when he asked.
I thought he asked downstairs on the dance floor.
You were upstairs on the dance floor.
I trust your memory more.
And you and her were dancing. And he came up to me, which I liked. Sometimes I feel like the girls initiate it, sometimes I feel like the guys do, but he was like, I don't know how you guys feel, but we are both really into you. We have a room at the hotel next door. Do you guys want to go? Right, I
remember he said, do you want to make this happen?
Do you want to make this happen?
That's what he said. Yeah, those are the
happen?
words. Well, actually, I don't know, because you told me.
Yeah,
but that's
do you
what
want to make this
me.
happen?
Yeah.
And I mean, this was like at 12:30, so it's not like he was wasting his time and like dilly-dallying around.
Yeah.
He wanted it, we wanted it, and so we were like, hell yeah. Yes, sign us up. Let's leave. It's 12:30. It's the next year. It's 2016, baby.
Yeah.
New year. And so we went next door, and I feel like things started like pretty quickly. They had like,
I just remember, like, I don't know what we were doing, but we were just having so much fun before. I know we didn't go straight to, like, the bed. Like, we were probably, like, drinking a little bit more, just hanging out, talking.
Taking shots together.
Yeah, dancing more.
Yeah, I think you two got
fun.
naked and were just, like, dancing and being all cute.
Yeah.
It really was, to this day, one of the most easy flowing, just, like, connections, like, we've ever had with a couple.
Yeah.
Like, it was, like, it's like we've been friends for years.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. And so I remember, and this girl was like a pleaser, if that makes sense. Like, she loved to like go down on you. Like, she loved to like make you feel good. Like, that was like her thing. And so I remember that I don't think that we even started. I don't know if we started out with each other. I feel like
I don't think we did either. I don't remember.
I think it was just like straight. Like, she came over to me, and you went over to him.
Yes.
And so I remember just like...
They had a huge bed, too. I don't...
And I remember... So, like, me and her started like everyone's like we're cool with everything.
Yeah.
And so me and her kind of started,
which is crazy because like they told us that they were newbies and they wanted to.
But they just like they were ready for it. They had like I think we were the couple like we were attracted. Like it just felt right.
Which I want to like. Well, I mean, we'll talk about it more later with more of our stories, but we attract newbies a lot. I feel like I don't know if it's just because we're younger,
I think
but like
we're younger, and a lot of
we've been a lot of couples' first couple, and so. But anyways, I think that's fun. But.
So I remember like you're like, is everything good? Like everyone's good with everything, and. They were like, yeah. Yeah,
because especially with newbies, you got to make sure, you know, like, are you guys, you know, we
I remember I started fucking her like missionary. I said, this girl's body was so cute. She's like 4'10". Like,
and we're like big teeth people, and she has like the biggest smile, like pretty teeth.
Beautiful.
Yeah, like straight white, like.
Oh, her teeth smile.
Yeah, she has like
so
the cutest smile.
And, like, so I was fucking her missionary, and I think that he was having a little bit of trouble, like, getting started. I think he was nervous.
Yeah, he was just nervous. That's all it was.
Performance anxiety. Listen to our last podcast. If you haven't, go listen to that after this one.
Especially, I mean, it was their first time.
Yeah,
so I mean,
fair
hard.
enough.
Yeah.
And I remember fucking her missionary, and I remember fucking her doggy for a while. And then, like, I think that he, like, had finally kind of, like, got hard. And I think that you were almost, like, fucking him on his side. Like, on the side.
Yeah, I remember giving a blowjob, and then...
Oh, and she gave me a blowjob.
Yeah.
Lots of times.
Yeah. I think I did too. And then I thought I was riding him. I want to say I got on top first.
Okay. I don't remember
I can't remember. This was a really long time ago. But yeah, I got on top. I was riding him, and then... yeah, I think we did do on the side.
Yeah, and then she was like going down to me again, and then you came over... And she went back to him. Oh. And then, like, I think that she ended up giving him a blowjob and making him come. You gave me a blowjob and made me come.
Oh, okay.
And then...
I was like, I don't remember how...
But no, actually, no. You know what I think happened? Because I really clearly remember this. I think that you came and gave me a blowjob. And then you went back to him. Because I remember laying next to her. And it was almost... Like, we weren't cuddling, but we were almost like in a spooning position.
Oh, watching us?
Yeah, and we were watching
you.
Like, after
I do remember
and
that.
I was just like playing with her boobs. And
wait, after I made you come or she made you come?
You made me come.
I made you come and then you go, oh.
So that's why I'm assuming you went back to him, because I just clearly remember, like, we weren't like cuddling, but it's like, we were like almost like in a spooning position. I was behind her and I was just like kind of like touching her body, like while...
Were we fucking? Him. Yes, yeah. I do remember that. Yeah. Oh, cute.
Which was really fun.
That's hot, yeah.
And then...
That was the first time we ever
If you've never been to the Colette in Dallas, because we're gonna go further into this story, because there's another part to this story. But that was pretty much, I think that, did you make him come then?
I can't remember.
I don't remember. Or maybe she went back over there and, like, helped...
I don't remember. I don't remember him, like, coming, like, in my mouth or my face or anything, so...
But I remember then they were like, "Do you guys want to go get breakfast?"
Oh my god, I forgot about this part. So just this second.
I think it's a Waffle House or is it Denny's? It's a Denny's. There's a Denny's across the street from Colette.
It's like down the road and then across the street from Colette.
So I think we literally walked there.
No, we didn't walk. No, we drove.
Oh, maybe he didn't drink as much as us.
No, he did. Yeah.
But we drove to Denny's. And
it was busy. Why was it so busy?
Because it was like 2 o'clock on New Year's Eve.
Oh, it was New Year's. That's why.
So we went to Denny's. And, like, I remember it's funny, though, because, like, she was, like, sitting on my lap. And you were, like, sitting on his lap. So we were still being, like, super just, like, flirty. That now. Yeah. Like, I was probably, like, kissing her a little bit. Like, we were just still being really flirty.
Oh, that was so fun.
Yeah. And then we went and... We got breakfast and we took it back to the room. Yeah, because we
were going to sit there, I think, but then, like, the wait was too long. We were like, okay, let's just get it to go. And so then it took forever, I feel like 30 minutes.
It was probably like 10 minutes in reality.
Really? No, okay. I was like, I felt like it took forever.
We took it back to the room, and we just, like, all ate there and had breakfast at, like, 2:30 in the morning.
Aww.
And then they're like, you guys can like stay here or whatever. But we ended up taking like a cab back home, and we're like, we'll just. Back. But then we texted them, and they were like
the next day.
Yeah,
just so be like, hey, like that was super fun.
Because whatever, I want to say New Year's Eve fell like on a. Maybe it was like a Saturday that year.
I honestly
or something,
don't remember.
or like, but we had like a couple days off afterwards. I remember that. Like we had a couple days off afterwards, and they weren't going back because I think they were still in school as well.
Yes.
And so they were going back to school, like back to college, after they left. But we were like, we had so much fun. Do you guys want to come over again?
No, I think they invited us over there.
Oh, man, that's what it was. But they came here.
Yeah, because they I think he texted me and was like, hey, like, we had so much fun. Like, do you guys want to hang out again? Like, do you guys want to come back over here or something? I don't know if I think that they went back to Colette again.
Maybe it was 2 days later.
I think it was, yeah, because I think that they were going to go.
Maybe New Year's Eve felt like on a Thursday night, so it was like we were off like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
And they didn't have to go back to school yet or something.
Yeah.
So, I think they went to, I think that New Year's was like on like a Thursday or a Friday, and they went back to Colette like that next night.
Like on a Saturday or something. Yeah. And so they asked if we wanted to come, and then we were like,
we don't want to go Colette again.
Yeah, we didn't want to go. Yeah.
But if you guys want to come over the next day, you can come over. Or something like
why
that.
don't you guys come over here? And so, so we invited them over.
So I remember they ended up coming over like 2 nights later or whatever. Mm-hmm. And this is when we first started playing games.
Yes.
This is when this starts. And we've said this before, but we are huge. Before we made our own game, we've always been big game people. So we had seen a thing online where you could get a Jenga.
Yeah, it's like a
sexy Jenga. What we basically did was we didn't even put them on the blocks yet. We wrote them.
Because I think we made it like literally like the day before because we knew they were gonna come and we were like, what should we do?
Like that sound, like
how do we make things? Yeah. So we were like,
So we went and we printed out like little like things. It was like
it's like little we printed out little pieces of paper. And so the way that we played was usually you're supposed to write it on the Jenga, but I think it was gonna take too long, so I was like, let's just print it out and then cut it and then put it in a Ziploc bag. And so then whenever it would really be on the Jenga block, but then once you move the block out, you would just read whatever it said.
Yeah, but we just drew a piece.
Yeah, we just drew a piece.
So it'd be like, take your top off, or like give a lap dance to the person next door for 10 seconds.
Next
to you.
Or like to your left, or
whatever it was. And so we made that game.
Shot. Yeah.
We made that game because we were like, oh, this sounds so fun. It'd be fun to play a game. And that's night we realized how great games were for icebreakers.
Yes.
This podcast is brought to you by us, Bella and Jase. Are you guys looking to spice up your parties and just have a really fun time? Well, we do have the ultimate adult party game. It is called Foreplay the Game, and it is the ultimate adult icebreaker game. If you want some more information about that, you can check it out at foreplay.com/games.
We have an introduction to swinging course that you can find at foreplay.com/learn. It has all the information that we wish we would have known before we first got into the lifestyle, so hopefully it can help you guys out as well. You can find that at foreplay.com/learn. If you're looking for swinger and lifestyle clothing and accessories, we have a ton of that, lots and lots and lots of cute stuff at foreplay.com/shop. All right, now back to the show.
So they came over and we started drinking. We were just hanging out,
playing the game,
just having fun. I don't know why I remember this, but I very clearly remember. I want to say you were wearing like something white and lacy, and she was wearing like a all black lacy thing, and like you could see through both of your shirts.
Oh, I didn't remember. I
remember that.
We also had different color hair too, because I have dark hair, and I want to say she had like lighter. Not blonde, but it was like
lighter brown.
So we were like opposites.
Yeah, it was really cute. I remember that. And so we started playing our game. That kind of started to get things going. And then since they were so new, he had never had a double blowjob before.
Oh, yeah.
So I think what happened was you were going down on me and she was going down on him. And he had never had a double blowjob before. And so then you went over to him and you guys started going down on him together while I just watched.
Mm-hmm. I want to say that we swapped first because I remember going down on him by myself.
Well, then maybe she came over to me after you guys gave him a double blowjob.
Okay. Wait. Anyways, I don't know. Like, so we gave him a double blowjob. Yeah. I know I sucked his dick. Great dick.
She came over. She went down on me for a while, and then I don't think we started fucking. Oh, you know what happened before that though too? I remember because I think that we were like very like flirty. Like I was very flirty with her.
I feel like we like hung out with like swapped partners a lot.
Yeah.
Like the whole
I remember
night.
being in the kitchen. I remember this so clearly.
This is what happened. So me and what did we call him? Ron?
Mike. Oh, Ron.
Ron. Me and Ron were ready to freaking go upstairs and start doing stuff. And so then our apartment is like a loft. So then we have like our place downstairs, and our bedroom is like, you have to go up the stairs and then it's our bedroom. And so me and Ron wanted to go upstairs, and then we were like flirting or kissing and like all this. And then we were like halfway up the stairs. And then I look and I'm like, are you guys coming? And then you guys were in the kitchen getting more to drink. So then that's what you guys are doing.
Because I like to drink, okay? Like, I don't like to get sloppy, but I do really enjoy drinking.
No, yeah, you just like, yeah. And she wanted to drink.
And she wanted to drink. And like, I wanted to have another drink anyway. I was going to go have a shot just for fun. And then she's like, Jase, if you take a shot with me, I'll give you a blowjob. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll take a shot, I guess. I was like, I was on my way over there. Like, okay, fine. So we took a shot. I remember this so clear. I was so hot. I took a shot, and she took a shot. And then literally, she just like got on her knees and pulled my pants out and just started like going down on me. Just like right in the middle of the kitchen. Just like.
What I remember is I think Ron and I were on the stairs. I think I know who you're going. Yeah. So Ron and I were on the stairs, and we were like making out, which is really fun actually. We've never even done this on the stairs. I think I was going down on him, and then we were kissing and stuff, and then he was fingering me like on the stairs, and he was like, your pussy tastes so good. He was like, you're so wet. Like, oh my God, hyping me up. And so I looked over and I was like, where are they? And then I see you pick her up and put her on the countertop in the kitchen, and you guys are like making out. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, and so like I've never done that before. No. Or I had never, because I did it with somebody else one time at our house.
You did? Who?
I don't remember who, but I remember doing it with somebody else. I picked somebody else and sat them on a countertop.
I'm sure whenever we get to that story,
I'm sure I remember whenever we get that.
Yeah,
I swear I've done that with somebody else. But like, you know how like whenever sounds so stupid. You know how whenever like people see people get trapped under a car, like people get superhuman strength and can just pick people up. It's like she gave me a blowjob. I had like superhuman strength, and I just like lifted her up. Like it was like she weighed like. I mean,
she is tiny. She is tiny. Yeah.
But it's like, I mean, I swear she weighed less than like a body pillow. Like, I mean, I just like lifted her up.
I was like so.
And I was like making out with her, whoa. And then you guys were like, "Are you guys coming up here?" And we're like, "Okay." Like, so then we all went upstairs, and I remember all that stuff so much more clear than actually like fucking.
Okay, so I remember going upstairs, and then we were like the girls were doing stuff together, and then we were kissing and stuff. We were eating each other out. I think we were eating each other out, and I said, "Hey, I have a double dildo. Do you want to try it with me?" Yeah, and I was like, I've never used it before. Do you want to try it with me? And she was like, yeah, okay. And so then I have this like long ass like, what is it called?
The double dong dildo.
Yeah, the double dong dildo. And it's like pink and like really cute, except it like smells bad. But anyway, it smells like silicone or whatever.
I didn't know where you're going with that. I was like, does it? That's silicone.
But, yeah. Anyways, I don't know why I brought that up. But so then I brought it out, and then we started using the double dildo. We were like on our backs, and then we were like using it, and like I think we even like went to like went deep enough to where we were like touching pussies.
Yeah,
right? Yeah, it was really cute. And then I think we were just like, and I think I was like rubbing my own and maybe like rubbing each other's like clits and stuff. And then finished with that. And I was like, that was fun.
Yeah.
And then
I remember fucking her missionary, and I remember so I was on the edge of the bed. I think you guys were more towards the headboard.
Okay.
And me and her on the edge of the bed. And like I fucked her doggy for a while, and then like flipped her over, and like she was like going down on me like with my condom on.
Oh.
Which I've never really had anyone do that in the middle of
Yeah,
like,
usually
fucking,
I'd take
it
off, yeah,
and then
just
do
like
it,
put
and then
another one on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but she was like, was going down on me, and then I remember very clearly like kissing her, and I remember I could taste like the latexy on my mouth. And I was like, that's odd. I've never tasted that before. So I knew what it was. And then I was fucking her like missionary for a while, and then I like took it out and came in the condom. And I have no clue. I have no memory of what you guys were doing at all. So I
can't remember what we were doing. Yeah, I just remember having sex. Well, probably Doggy probably
what a lifestyle podcast we have.
I know, it's so long ago.
I can't wait.
We keep saying this, but as we have experiences like now, we're recording it like the day after. So there's
so much detail.
Yes,
it's so much hotter than this.
But this is 5 years ago. Like, it's just so hard to remember. And I always remember like the before and then the after, but the during. I think so we're doing so many things. We're switching so many positions that I can't remember 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But we had sex. I can't even remember how he came. I don't think he did. I don't think it was with a blowjob. Usually I remember those.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, I feel like after that they just
with them, I feel we didn't, and I think maybe it was just because we didn't have like that much experience yet either. But I don't remember doing a lot of foursome positions where it was like we all do stuff together. Yeah. If that makes sense.
But it's also weird because I feel like in most, like, I feel like I normally fuck you for a little bit, then we switch. I feel like both times we had sex with them, it was almost just like we swapped partners.
Yeah, it was like we swapped partners and then had like same room sex. And then like we did some girl on girl stuff, but we didn't ever like, I don't ever remember like fucking him and like kissing her while she was fucking you and stuff.
Which like in retrospect, I definitely like after having so many experiences, I definitely like starting with you and like doing stuff with you and then swapping and like kind of doing all of that where we move around.
We did that. More. We usually start.
Oh, no, so I like that more than what we did with them. But I will say it was really fun being super flirty kind of separately.
Yeah.
Like that was fun.
It was super fun.
Like just like, oh, she's going down on me and you're going down on him, but like we're not even in the same place. Like we're not in the same area.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of hot. Like
maybe I've never done that before.
So that's
that was the first time we ever had someone over too. You know, I remember like being like, is that okay? Not is it okay, but I was like, is it gonna be weird to like have other people like in our bed that we sleep in? I remember having that conversation and then we're like, no, it's fine.
Not weird.
Yeah. Yeah, not weird at all. It happens,
it happens on occasion.
Just change sheets and there you go.
Take a shower and we move on. One day whenever we have like a full-on house, I don't want to have like a sex room, but we have talked like I want to have like a room that like
I would love to have.
Isn't my bedroom?
Yeah, that would be like yeah. Not like a guest room. So lately we've been I feel like I've been watching more like these like really really nice house.
No, it's like every day we're eating lunch or like you're like, oh, YouTube $28 million house, let's watch that.
Yeah. Let me get some ideas. No, but this one house has like a bar, like seating area, just like almost like a living room, but then behind the bar is a theater room. And so then they have like a bunch of they're not even just separate chairs and stuff, but they're almost like tiny like little like not twin beds, like little beds next to each other. I don't know. And I want that. Like that would be so cool. Then you can have like orgy parties and like
go
you
out,
can
have your drink right outside.
Yeah. And then you can like go out there and then you like
can
come
put
back.
porn on the projector.
Yeah, and then we can like move. We can get one of those like love sack couch things. Then you can like move it all.
Yeah.
We gotta move.
Then after you like finish fucking, if you come earlier, you can just like go chill in the love sack couch and watch your partner or watch the rest of the people.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun?
And then it's like it's gonna be a theater room, so it's like a projector, so we could like put on porn or whatever it is. Oh, you said that? I didn't hear you say that.
When we listened back to this, literally said it like maybe a minute and a half ago.
About it. I was
so in your own, and you're just ignoring everything I said. We literally took a love language quiz this week, and I was talking about how like I love like getting paid attention to, and like you know like anything I said.
I don't always do that.
No, it's just funny.
That's funny. What were we talking about?
But yeah, why did we get on that?
Oh, because we were talking about like fucking people in our bed that we like sleep in. But anyways,
which we still just do on the reg. Yeah. But that really that truly was such a fun and great experience, and to this day, still one of the easiest that I've ever felt like we so quickly got along.
I miss them. I wish that they lived here.
I do too.
Do they even come anymore? I should text them.
Do we have their phone number?
I don't know. Well, I did. I don't remember deleting it.
They like moved out of. They already lived out of state. I want to say they moved even farther away.
Oh, did they?
So I mean, who knows?
Because they had heard, and you guys tell us this too. Because we've only been to lifestyle clubs in Miami and then Dallas.
In Oklahoma.
In Oklahoma. And they said, I want to say that they've been to Vegas. Like, they've been to a lot of lifestyle clubs. And they said that Dallas had, like, the better scene. And so, because they even went to Miami, right? And they were telling us about it. I've also been
told, we had a different couple tell us how great Miami was. And I do love the clubs in Miami, but I don't necessarily think that people are, like, more attractive than they are in Dallas.
Yeah.
Like, I would say it's pretty even. I think there's better looking people in Dallas than Miami.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not fair. There's good looking people everywhere. But I will say, I feel like the few places I've been, like, I really do love Dallas's lifestyle scene a lot.
I remember afterwards, we, like, put our clothes on and hung out downstairs.
Yeah, we just, like, chill. That's why I liked it. It was just so easy. Like,
and I just remember because we had a Christmas tree up, and it was, like, on, and it was just, like, cozy. And
yeah.
Do you remember that? I don't know. And we were just, like, hanging out and talking.
It's just, like,
I think she was really tired. I think she, like, fell asleep.
She fell asleep. Like, we all went downstairs. And, like, we were all talking, and I think she fell asleep on the couch, and, like, me and him and you were all just, like, talking, just chilling. Like, it was just such a good time. It was such a good time.
It was. And, I mean, honestly, even to this day, like, I haven't, well, we'll get to that when we get to that with this one couple that, but anyways.
But, still, one of my favorite experiences, just the overall just 3 days it was just fun.
Yeah.
It was just really, really fun. So, you know, if you guys, if they're listening to it, you know, if you guys happen to hear this and happen to know it's you, we miss you guys.
Yeah, we do miss you guys. Come back to Colette. So let's end it with our...
No, but before we do that, is there anything... I always like when people email us in... like questions.
When we ask a question... No, when we ask a question...
Yeah.
Or, I mean, you guys can email us questions, too.
Have you...
What is your question?
I don't know, I'm trying to think of one. I think it's fun to ask one. You guys ever got Denny's at 2 a.m. after having sex with a couple? Have you guys... after doing stuff with a couple, have you ever, like, had someone do a fast food run and pick up food for everybody?
Or everybody go pick up food?
Yeah, and just, like, chill out and just, like, eat, like, shit food after. Have you guys ever done that? And if so, did you enjoy it as much as we did? Because we've also done another time with McDonald's. You remember that?
That was before.
Oh. No, we bought it before it, ate it after.
Yes. That's smart. That's a move.
So
have the food before.
Like, buy it before.
Get pizza delivered before. So then you already have it. We do that just with each other. Yeah, but we should do that whenever we have people over.
But email us at Bella and Jase. Have you guys ever gone and ran and Bella and Jase at gmail.com.
Bella and Jase.
Bella and Jase at gmail.com and email us. Have you guys ever went and, did like a Taco Bell run or a McDonald's run at 2 a.m. and like
just with your friends, like after you guys all fuck? That's fun. You guys should do that if you haven't done that. And it has to be shitty food. Like, I guess you can if you really want to just go and get a salad.
Yeah,
but I'm telling you
me about your Cheesecake Factory. Like, I want to know about the Taco Bells and the Denny's.
No, I mean, you can be Cheesecake Factory as long as it's just shitty Cheesecake Factory food.
But it's not shitty. It's good food.
It is. No. Okay. Afterwards, like, well, who's going to get Cheesecake Factory at 2 a.m.? But I'm just saying, like, the shitty food is always the best.
The greasy stuff.
Yeah.
Absorb the alcohol or something.
And it tastes good. Usually, like, fast food still tastes good, but not as good as after you fuck.
That would be a move.
I feel like it'd be the lines.
They're open till
1:30. So we'd have to do it fast.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we gotta go. We gotta fuck at 11. Be done by 12.
Cheesecake Factory,
15, so we can make it to In-N-Out, be in the line, and get the food to bring it back.
Yep.
Oh, and the In-N-Out's pretty close to where we're at.
I know, pretty good.
Oh, let's move.
But okay, let's end it with our weekly
obsessions. You can't say just weekly.
I know,
obsessions.
I forgot. Okay, weekly obsessions.
Yeah.
Bella and Jase's weekly obsessions. Okay, what are our weekly obsessions this week? Song-wise, I am going to go with...
I'm obsessed with the song. I'm a little late on the trend currently. But I love that song Mood by 24K Golden and Ian Dior. And every time it plays, I'll be doing the TikTok dance. Why you always in a mood? I'm doing it right now. At the brand new. I kind of forgot how it goes, actually.
Yeah, I don't think that's it.
But that's my favorite song this week.
I'm going to go with a song that I've been listening to this week that is not new or anything, but Pound Cake by Jase and Drake.
Is that the one that goes... Is that the one that...
Cake, the one that Childish Gambino freestyled over? That beat. I love that song, and I heard it for the first time in like years. I mean, I heard it a billion times, but I haven't listened to it like years. I love that song. So I'm going to say that's my... Yeah, we did a time capsule Spotify playlist.
Yeah, and they just like played old music that we used to listen to or something like that. Yeah, and that was on there.
That's my my song, and my weekly obsession for things is...
Ooh, I know. I did my first calisthenics workout yesterday with Jase, and I can't move today, but I am obsessed with doing calisthenic workouts. Like, he got these, like, rings that they look like Sonic rings, like Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's like a gymnastic type ring is probably a better description.
Like the nerd in me. Like, and then, like, he got these, like, what are those little bars?
They're called parallettes.
Yes, and so we were using, and I have, like, so little upper body strength, and... he was showing me how to do. We just like did, and that was the first time we really did like a full workout together. And then we did.
Well, it's really hard because we get off. I usually get off work at 3:30, and you get off work at like 5.
Yeah.
And then I mean, on the weekends we've always you've done more cardio, where I did more weightlifting whenever gyms were open. So we always were just kind of like separate. But this was like
so now that we can do calisthenics, and we don't really have that much equipment needed, and you just use your body weight. I'm telling you guys, need to do it. It's so fun and it's hard, and I'm so sore.
That's a strong word for that.
Oh, yeah.
I really do enjoy it. I don't know if fun's the right word. I enjoy it, but I don't know if fun's the right word.
So this is coming from someone who I don't, like, love to go work out. I know I need to do it, so I do it. But usually I'm like, I'll jump rope or I'll, like, do some squats or whatever. But it's, like, so much more fun than using those, like, free weights even, or even, like, those machines. I don't know. And, like, it makes you, it's almost like a game. Because I'm only using my body weight. I want to be able to lift up my body weight. I should be able to do that, you know? So it just makes me, like, work really hard to get strong for my own self and like using my own body. Anyways, yeah, I think you guys should try it.
So I'm going to do you guys don't know this about me, but I am a huge book person. I constantly read and I constantly listen to audiobooks. So this week my obsession is going to be audiobooks. That's been my obsession for a really long time. But you know, anytime that I read a really great book or listen to a really great audiobook, if I have something that's really great, then I'm going to give you a weekly obsession plus my book of the week if I read one that week that I thought was monumental enough for you to listen to. And or read, however you want to do it. The book that I read this week, I want to make sure that I do not tell you the name wrong. Okay, so I said audiobook / books, Kindles, that's going to be my weekly obsession. That's my lifely obsession. But the book Think Like a Monk by Jase is really good. And it's not super long, but it's a decently long book, and it's about monk type things, so about meditating and just like how to live your life in like a better way. And I bet I told you like 10 things this week that I was like, did I love this book? And I literally bet I told you like 10 things I took away from this book this week. So I was like, clearly this was a really great book. Yeah. So that's gonna be my weekly obsession, but I'm gonna start adding a book of the week if I read something I thought it was like substantial. So Think Like a Monk by Jase, really wonderful book. That's my weekly obsession.
Nice.
If you'd like to support the show, you can leave us a 5-star review wherever you're listening to our podcast. All our information will be listed in the show notes below. You can email us at fourplaypodcast@gmail.com. That's the number 4, O-U-R, playpodcast@gmail.com with any questions or comments, or head to fourplay.com/ask. We have a digital online game called Foreplay the Game. It's the ultimate adult party game for the sexually inclined and perfect for breaking the ice. You can find more information at foreplay.com/games. We give away 1 free game of Foreplay Plus a month to a listener who writes a review, so just screenshot your review and email it to us for a chance to win. We have swinger and lifestyle clothing and accessories at foreplay.com/shop and courses at foreplay.com/learn. And we also have a Facebook group called Foreplay Community and would love for you to join at facebook.com/group/foreplay community. We're on Twitter at Foreplay Podcast and Instagram at Hey Bella Luna and at Hey Jase B. I have an OnlyFans, which you can find at onlyfans.com/BellaLunaVIP or my free one at BellaLunaFree. Lastly, we're on Cassidy and SDC at Bella and Jase, and you can get a free 30-day full membership by using our link. Again, all our information will be listed in the show notes below, and we thank you so much for listening to our podcast. See you in the next one. Bye!